Thank you all for joining in this morning. I hope you have a beautiful meditation. Now let us put our attention to our Muladhara, and with our one hand, our left hand towards the photograph and our right hand towards Mother Earth or on Mother Earth, let us say, Sri Ganesha, I am going to be worthy of your attention. Please make me innocent so that I am in your attention. Sri Mother, you who are Sri Ganesha, please give me wisdom and discrimination. Now let us sing one mantra to Sri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sri Ganesha Sakshat Sri Adishakti Mataji Sri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. This morning I have a guided meditation by Shri Mataji from June 1988. This takes about 15 minutes, so get comfortable and follow her directions.
So today is the day when we have to introspect. So should we go into meditation, all of us? Please close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Now we all will do the meditation the way we have been doing in the halls wherever we had public programs. So the first you have to put your hand on your heart. We'll work on the left hand side and the left hand towards me. Now, first of all, you put your hand on your heart. In the heart resides Shiva, is the spirit. So, you have to thank your spirit that it has brought light to your attention. Because you are a saint, and the light that has come in your heart has to enlighten the whole world. So please, now in your heart, you pray that let this light of my love of the divine spread to the whole world. With all sincerity and understanding that you are connected with the divine and whatever you desire will happen. With full confidence in yourself. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen on the left hand side. On the upper part of your stomach on the left hand side. And now here is the center of your dharma. Here you have to pray that let Vishwa Nirmal Dharma spread in the whole world. Let people see the light through our dharmic life, through our righteousness. Let people see them and accept the Vishwa Nirmal Dharma by which they get enlightenment and a benevolent higher life and a desire to ascend. Now, take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen, of the stomach, on the left hand side. Press it. Now this is the center of pure knowledge. Here, you have to say as Sir Yogis that our mother has given us the full idea how the divine works. She has given us all the mantras and all the pure knowledge that we could bear and understand. Let me fully be knowledgeable about that. All of us. I have seen if the man is a leader, the wife doesn't know a word about Sahaja Yoga. If the woman knows about Sahaja Yoga, the husband doesn't know anything about it. Let me be proficient and an expert in this knowledge. So that I can give realization to people, make them understand what is divine law, what is Kundalini, and what are the chakras. Let my attention be more on Sahaja Yoga than all these mundane things. Now put your right hand in the upper part of your abdomen. Close your eyes. Now here, on the left hand side, press it. Now here, Mother has given me the spirit and I have my own Guru, which is the spirit. I am master of my own. Let there be no abandonment. Let there be dignity in my character. Let there be generosity in my behavior. Let there be compassion and love for other surgeons. Let me not show off, but have a deep, deep knowledge about God's love and His doings. So that when people come to me, I should be able to tell them about Sahaja Yoga and give them this great knowledge with humility and love. Now raise your right hand on your heart. Here you have to thank God that you have felt the ocean of joy and you have felt the ocean of forgiveness. And the capacity to forgive as our mother has, which we have seen is so tremendous. Let my heart expand and encompass the whole universe. And my love should resound the name of God. The heart every moment should express the beauty of God's love. Take your now right hand in the Vishuddhi, that is on the left Vishuddhi, between the neck and the shoulder in the corner. I will not indulge into the falsehood of guilt, because I know it is falsehood. I will not escape my faults, but face them and eradicate them. I will not try to find faults with others, but in my own knowledge of Sahaja Yoga, let me remove their faults. We have so many ways secretly we can remove the faults of others. Let my collectivity become so great that the whole Sahaja Yoga race is my own family, my own children, my home, my everything. Let me get that feeling completely, innately built within myself that I am a part and parcel of the whole, because we all have one mother. And let my concern go to the whole world to know what are their problems and how can, through my true desire, power, solve that. Let me feel the problems of the world in my heart and innately to remove all of them from the basis of which they are, from the basis from which they are generated. Let me go to the principles of all these problems and try to remove them through my Sahaja Yoga powers, through my saintly powers. Now put your right hand on your forehead across. Now here you have to say, first of all, I have to forgive all those who have not come in Sahaja Yoga. Those who are on the periphery, who come and go, who jump in and jump out. But first of all and foremost, I have to forgive all the Sahaja Yogis because they are all better than me. I am the one who tries to find faults with them, but I am at the lowest ebb and I have to forgive them because I must know that I still have to go very further. I am still much less. I have to improve myself. This humility has to come within us. So you have to say here, let the humility in my heart, in a true sense, not hypocritical, work out this feeling of forgiveness so that I bow to reality, to God, and to Sahaja Yoga. Now you have to put back your hand on the back side of your head and push back your head here. And you have to say here, Oh Mother, whatever wrong we have done to you so far, and whatever wrong goes in our minds, and whatever smallness we have shown to you, whatever way we have troubled you and challenged you, please forgive us. You have to ask for forgiveness. In your intelligence you should know what I am. I don't have to tell you again and again. Not at Sahasrara, you have to thank me. At Sahasrara, put your hand, move it 7 times and thank me 7 times. Mother, thank you very much for the realization. And Mother, thank you very much for making us understand how great we are. And thank you very much for bringing all the blessings of the divine. And thank you very much for raising us higher, much higher than from where we were. And also thank you very much for sustaining us and for helping us to improve ourselves and correct ourselves. And thank you very much ultimately that Mother, you have come on this earth, taken your birth and working so hard for us, for all of us. Press it hard and move it hard. Khali basa, khali basa, khali basa, khali basa, khali basa, khali utra, khali utra, khali utra, khali utra, khali utra. Get down. Get down. Get down. Now take down your hands. Heads are all very hot. So now let us give ourselves a nice bandhan. In the bandhan of mother, let us move our left to the right. One, nicely. Understanding what you are. What are your auras? Now again, second one. Now the third one. Now the fourth one. Now the fifth. Now the sixth one. And now the seventh. Now raise your kundalini. Raise your kundalini. Slowly, very slowly. Raise it first time, you have to do it very slowly. Now push back your heads and give it a knot. One knot. Second one, let's do it very slowly. And knowing what you are. You are a saint. Do it properly. Properly. Do it properly, not in a haste. Take it to your head. Push back your head and give it two knots there. One and two. Now let's do the other one. Again, the third one we have to give three knots. Very slowly do it. Very slowly. Now do it properly. Now push back your head. Now give it the third one. 3 times. Now see your vibrations. See your vibrations like this. All the children, see your vibrations like this. Put your hands. Just step down it. All right? Good. Beautiful. I'm getting vibrations from you. May God bless. Thank you very much.
Now in that beautiful meditative state, we can listen to part of a talk about the Nabhi Chakra from 1983.
Very fine and elevating to all of you. The effect of music in Sahaja Yoga is tremendous. And if a Sahaja Yogi sings the song, it's so great that it acts like a mantra upon my being. So I am very thankful to Mrs. Venugopalan for singing such a beautiful song today. It stirred me completely. And Gavin Brown of this is an Englishman, very gentle and very steady surgeon. He is one of the first Western surgeons I met. Today I will tell you about the Nabhi Chakra, which deals with this honesty of seeking. Nabhi Chakra is the center which controls or manifests outside in the growth as solar plexus. Nabhi Chakra has two sides. One is the left, another the right, and one in the center. So on the left hand side is the Graha Lakshmi, On the right hand side is the Raja Lakshmi or Gaja Lakshmi, and in the center is the Lakshmi which ascends into Mahalakshmi. When the seeking starts, a human being first starts seeking food. Food is very important for all the animals. If they have no food, then they cannot exist. So the seeking starts with food. And when the shelter is sought, they try to find water. So the center is made of water. And in this center resides the deity of Shri Vishnu or Narayana. And his power, as I told you, is Lakshmi and then Mahalakshmi. You will find out in Sahaja Yoga that gradually you start developing one power and then the other. Everyone who comes to Sahaja Yoga, if they are truthful and not involved with any wrong things, then definitely they are held in Lakshmi Chakra. Means their well-being is looked after. As Krishna has said, Yoga Kshema Vahamyaham. So he looks after the Kshema part. Everyone who has been to Sahaja Yoga has been held miraculously also in the Lakshmi Tattva, that means material. In so many ways they are held that one has to just see for themselves how these miracles take. An example is of a villager who had a small little holding of land, and he was living hand to mouth every day. When he came to me, after some time, I found he would bring one garland, big garland for me every evening. And he was away in the village, every day he would attend back home. I was quite surprised at how could he afford. And I asked him, how can you afford a garland for me every day? You shouldn't bring it, it's not proper. So he said, Mother, you know everything. I said, why? What happened? He said, I have a plot of land next to mine which we never used because it was absolutely a barren land. Little bit, not much big land, but a small land, piece of land. And after realization, I used to always go walk over it, bare feet, plow this little piece of land that I have. After some time, when I was coming here after that, one gentleman came to see me and he said that this piece of land that you have is very precious. He said, what's the problem? He said that I have a tin of bricks and I have seen that even by chance, Sahaja, we mixed a little clay from this soil, from this part of the land that you have, and we found that our bricks have become so good and so strong that we would like to purchase this clay from you at the price of seers. And that's how he started getting money sufficient for him, and he became much better off. But in Sahaja Yoga, one has to remember, you don't go to extremes in any principle. That is one thing people should know, that you don't go to extremes. you don't become extremely rich. I've seen those people who are extremely rich, when they come to Sahaja, they are a big headache, very big headache. If they are sick, if you cure them of their heart trouble, then they try to persist. They will get all the heart patients, they will get all kinds of patients to you. You go on tolerating it, they try to possess you. They immediately start talking about their cures to everyone, they publish in papers, this thing, that thing. It's important. And they just try to overpower you. Without any appointment, they'll arrive and they would expect you to attend to them immediately. It's terrible. And then they'll send all the relations for cure. And you have to show all patients, all their friends, they become like agents. All their patients, all their relations, all their friends, they want to oblige them and spare no love, no affection, nothing for them. The Sahajogis, if they try to say that no, you shouldn't like you, like that and all that, they feel insulted. And they are trying curing much faster than anybody else does. They themselves are weak, they are sick people themselves, heart patients, this patient, that. But if you tell them, don't cure, they feel bad. If you don't tell them, they'll get sick and you'll have another problem. They never try to understand Sahaja Yoga in its big way. They just want to see it according to their own way of ego that they have accumulated with their money. And they never know how they go on hurting everyone by overpowering me all the time. It's very amazing. Whenever I've cured a rich man, I've been wanting to run away with that, from that person. I would never go to their house, I would not like to eat in their house. It's a very bad thing. So, too much of richness is also not good. Because it gives you a tremendous ego that you don't see yourself. And anybody tries to say anything, protect oneself, then such a person feels insulted or humiliated. Not only that, but they try to mold me and mold the whole thing according to their business way, which is impossible. See, they have to gain money, they have another attitude. Because they earn money, I don't have to earn money or anything. If I am doing anything, I am ready, in a way, I am obliged, isn't it? But they will force on me all the rules and regulations, everything, without having their own discipline. So very rich people in Sahaja Yoga, so far, have been extremely troublesome, I should say, to me and to the whole organization. They are very narrow-minded. They cannot see the big vision that I have before me. Whatever little ideas they have about themselves and about their own thinking, reading, they will try to push on to Sahaja. It's not my experience once, but many a time. Then some or other, it so happens that they drop out. So too much richness gives you a tremendous ego, worse than even, I would say, a bulldog. It's impossible for a rich man to see that all these riches are outside him, they are not inside him. He has to be rich in heart to understand compassion. Compassion doesn't mean that you give alms to others or if you give money to others. It's not that. On the contrary, you just have beggars by doing that. Compassion is that work. Compassion is that flows. Compassion is that manifests. It is not in compassion where you can make it materialize. It's all right, come along, I'll give you 100 rupees. On the contrary, giving somebody 100 rupees is the worst. I have tried this with some Sahajogis who were with me. I tried to give them some money, sometimes they were very, very poor. They became horrid. Some of them started drinking, some of them took to some other ways and they became sort of addicted to money. It was impossible. And they tried to spoil as many Sahajogis as they could. So such people, if they come, it's impossible to manage them. They are not Sahaja yogis because they are Sahaja. They are still sticking on to the idea that they have so much money, that they are so rich, and they can overpower everyone with one. Not me. I am sorry. But only thing I feel sorry for them, that they cannot get to God. There is no honesty of seeking in them. There is no honesty of seeking. The elite people whom I have addressed so many places like this, because some people whom I have cured wanted me to address the elite, so-called, I think they are elated to be what they are. They don't want to be in Sahaja Yoga. They are already eliminated, I sometimes feel. Thousands of them I have addressed, I have wasted my time with them. They are good for nothing, absolutely empty. They are very happy because they have few cars or some houses or something like that. I too have all these things. I would say so-called riches I have always seen from my father's side and from my husband's side. But I don't understand what is there to be proud of this emptiness. But human beings are such. An empty vessel makes a big sound. In the same way, an empty rich man makes a very big sound. Not that the very poor are also good. Because those who are extremely poor are busy with their few problems. They have little problems and their values are still have to come up to a point. It's only in the middle you can work out Sahaja Yoga better. Those who are extremely rich and proud cannot come to Sahaja Yoga easily. Those who are very poor also cannot come to Sahaja Yoga. But when this middle part of the river is enriched and starts flowing, very splits on the side, and then it can engulf. But you cannot start it the other way round. I have tried both ways, and I have told you what happened. Whom I gave money, whom I tried to help through giving money, became wayward, useless, frivolous people, got lost to Sahaja Yoga, and those who I thought were moneyed and satisfied people had another role to play, is to possess me all the time, to use me all the time whenever they wanted, for whatever purpose they wanted to use me. And they must know, you cannot possess me. You cannot possess me. But this kind of an ignorance still in their minds is that they can possess God, they can possess everything. For such people, there are no reasons to come to Sahaja Yoga, to be very frank. And even if they come to Sahaja Yoga, they have to know that for Mother, richness of heart, understanding of Sahaja Yoga, humility, non-possessiveness are very important. In this ascent of yours, money is not important at all. Even if you are poor or rich, you get realization. For example, I went to Maharashtra. Most of them are, I would say, very poor people, in the sense that they are not middle class at all. They are not educated. They are sometimes factory workers, or they have small holdings, not very rich. But they are very good surgeons, excellent surgeons. They have such beautiful eyes and such beautiful feeling and such compassion that Lakshmi Tattva is absolutely balanced. We know that Lakshmi is shown to be a lady. And lady who is a mother. Mother doesn't care whether you are rich or poor. If her one son is rich and another is poor, she'll pay more attention to the poor and ask the rich to give his money to the poor. She is not bothered. If somebody is in need, she will be the first to help the person who needs. Now, this is a spiritual thing in the spiritual life. The person who is a real seeker, who is a truthful seeker, the mother will go out of the way to be with that person. And those who are not honest about it, mother will try some other cut them short. The problem that lies with human beings is that they do not know what they want. They think they want, first of all, money. But those who have money, they think they must have power. If they have too much money, they think they must go into politics because they have had no power. Then they fail in politics, or say they become too much in politics, whatever it is. Then they want love from their children, which they can't because they are too busy or something like that. So they don't know what they want. Those who believe that by having money we will be better off should listen to all these people who have come from affluent countries, and they will tell you how things have gone wrong there, how people are going, what's going on. Absolutely, they are in a bad shape. You cannot call them human beings because they are so cruel, they kill even their own children. And that society tolerates such people. In India, if you hear somebody killing a child, I've never heard so far, so 60 years of my life.
We'll leave that talk there, and I'll post it if you wish to listen to the whole talk of Shri Mataji. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for everything that you have given us. I'm going to put on a song, Vande, Mataram. It's about a prayer of Mother in India. It says, "O Mother, I bow to you." It says, "It is the place where there is auspicious water, the fruits are auspicious, where the cool breeze flows. Morning and evening I bow to you, O Mother India."
Trityunshi koti kantha kala कलनिनाद कराले ऋतुंशी कोटि कंठ कल कल निनाद कराले का कोटि कोटि भुजहि धृत करधर कराले के माँ तुम्ही म्हणा के बोले माँ तुम्ही अबले धारिणी नमामि तारिणी तलहारिणी वंदे मातरम. This is the praise of the mother. That is this Bharat, India. पुढे काय त्वयि दुर्गा दश प्रहारिणी धारिणी कमला कमल जल नमामि त्वां कमला अतुला सुजला सुफला मातरं वंदे मातरं. आवाज बसलेला तर वंदे एका काळी 40-50 वर्षापूर्वी गात असतो. 50 वर्ष This is the praise of the Mother India, and it says that, "Oh Mother, I bow to you." It says it is the place where there is auspicious water. The fruits are auspicious. Where the cool breeze blows. Morning and evening, I bow to you, O Mother India.
Shri Mataji. Thank you for joining in this morning. If you wish to continue meditation, please do so. I'll put on some music if you wish to listen to it. So when you're ready, raise your kundalini, put on a bandhan, and bow down to our Holy Mother, Shri Mataji.